Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. This is your October 2024 reading. I hope all is well in your world today. I have got these beautiful new cards. They are Woodland Wardens and they are by Jessica Rue, and they are filled with lovely animals and plants and foliages, all the things that I love in life. So I'm going to use them to find your general theme, your general energy of the card. The reading, should I say. But don't forget, this is for you if you are Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, or Rising even. And it's a general reading, so, you know, whatever you are bringing to the reading today, you need to apply that situation to what I'm saying, and to know that, you know, just take what you need from it and leave behind the bits that don't resonate. So, 3 cards to find our general theme, our general energy of the reading. Don't forget, I'll be doing past, present and future energy, and 3 cards for advice and guidance at the end for the month of October. So, Scorpio, let us crack on. We have, ooh, this is a nice one. The Antelope and Wheat, Nourishment. We have the Turtle and Coriander, Satisfaction. Oh, I love me a bit of coriander. It's one of those love-hate things, isn't it? The Martin and Foxglove, Mischief. Okay, Nourishment, Satisfaction and Mischief. So, let's see how they intertwine with our reading this month. We'll get some past energy cards for you using the Rider-Waite deck, and we'll see how these can be drawn into the reading, or if they will be drawn into the reading, or maybe they might just be a little bit of nuggets of advice for you for the month. Oh, the cards are flying out left, right and centre. I'm notoriously rubbish at shuffling, so I do apologise. Okay, so we've got the 6 of wands. I always want to say wands or swords when it's not appropriate. And we've got the 2 of pentacles. We've got the 6 of pentacles. Okay, so victory card as our first card out of the pack. So that's really good, Scorpio. So, you know, you've got people surrounding you who are really cheering you on. Things might have been difficult in the past, but you are moving forward, and you're moving forward with support, and I think that's really important to remember. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, and that's about juggling, about finding balance, and that can be juggling either something financial, it can be juggling something like time or your work-life balance, but whatever it is, I actually think it's your work-life balance actually in this situation, because I'm looking up here at the Antelope and Wheat, and we've got nourishment, and obviously nourishment is all about looking after yourself. So it's maybe feeding your body the things that it needs. It could be feeding your spiritual side with you know, the spiritual nourishment that it needs. But whatever it is, it's about looking after yourself. And so I think the work-life balance is the thing that's important here. And we've also got the 6 of Pentacles, and again that is about balance. You know, he's got a set of scales here in his hand, and he's bringing us the energy of flow. Actually, the flow of energy. It's all about the flow of life, about giving and receiving, about not being too giving too much or taking too much. It's about finding that fine balance in order for the energy to flow. Because when the energy flows, then, you know, that's how life should be and how things should be, and then it helps us to move forward. Things don't become stagnant. Things don't become, you know, sort of lower vibrational. It keeps life in that nice high vibration that we need to attract and to move forward through life. So let's find some. We've got another one just jumped out there. Some past energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles as one of our clarifiers. So maybe something's happened where you've been given the opportunity to grow something. Because with a pentacle, with an ace, should I say, it's all about possibility and potential. So you know, you give it, it's this little seedling of something that can grow if you choose. So obviously a pentacle, it's generally something tangible, so something like love, it could a relationship, it could be something like a business, a work opportunity, a new career. So, you know, you've been given this opportunity in the recent past to really grow something, to nurture something, to bring it into life. And I think maybe not being sucked too deeply into something, just managing to keep that balance going, that you know, that nice equilibrium of life going, and not overdoing anything too much can be really important sometimes, because it's very easy to get sucked into something new, isn't it? To throw yourself completely into it. But that's, you know, as with everything, balance is the key. We've got the King of Wands and we've got the King of Swords. So that's a really powerful combination. The King of Wands, he is not afraid to take action, because wands are all about action. He's really, you know, he knows what he wants and he knows how he's going to get it, and he's just going to do it. Because he's confident, he's strong, he's powerful. He's got that real yang energy, of the male energy of just moving forward and just taking action. We've got the King of Swords, and again, he's the smartest king in the pack. He's very knowledgeable, he's very wise, he is bringing you that energy of knowledge. So you've got the King of Wands, he's moving forward, and we've got the King of Swords. He really knows how to do that really well, because he's got all the knowledge, he's got the smarts that he needs to help you to push forward in whatever you've got going on at the moment. So let's find some, oh my cards are just flying everywhere. Cards for your current energy. Scorpio's current energy. There's another one. Oh dear Lord. My hands are not doing as I'm asking them to today. Let's find a couple more. I've got that one can go there. Okay, we've got the Hierophant, the King of Cups, and we've got the Eight of Cups. So our main cards for our current energy: the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So the High Priestess is very in contact with her intuition. She's really deeply connected, and she's moving through her intuition. So I think in your current energy, this is something that you really need to try and take note of, is to find that time to, you know, for you to you know, run looking at the antelope and wheat there, that nourishment, that connecting with yourself, because you've quietened down your life. So maybe you go for a walk in the woods, maybe you get back on your yoga mat, maybe you find time to meditate, get in the garden, whatever it is that you do to quieten your mind in order for you know, your intuition to shine through, and for you to actually hear what's going on in your inner landscape. So I think she's going to be really important for you to move with whatever projects that you've got going on that you're needing to move forward in. We've got the Nine of Wands, and he's persistent, and you know, I actually did you a reading a little bit before, and it got interrupted by a phone call because I forgot to turn my phone off, and that was heavy in persistence. In, you know, you actually had the persistence card from the Woodland Wardens and a few other cards. So I think, you know, we've got the Nine of Wands here. He's persistent, and so I think you really need to you know, to just keep going. You know, things may have been tricky. You may have felt a little bit on a limb recently, but the key is to just really just keep moving forward, even if it's baby steps, a little at a time. And we've got the Page of Cups, so things are starting to feel a little bit more emotionally balanced. Maybe you've had a lot of emotions tied to whatever's been going on in your recent past into this situation, but you know, you're starting to take back control of that, and not be dragged into the inner drama that we sometimes can happen to us when we're feeling quite emotional. You're starting to feel on more of an even keel, and things are feeling a lot better, helping you to really be persistent and move on. We've got the Hierophant, again a very spiritual card, a very deeply connected card, and I think maybe this is about you creating your own boundaries, about you creating your own set of ethics and your own way of being in order for you to move onwards, to sort of recalibrate yourself, and to create this plan of action and this way that you're going to do it, this way of like I say, of being. And maybe it may be on a spiritual level, that maybe you're bringing into your life some more structure, some more routine that's going to help you to stay more focused, to stay more grounded, to be more emotionally balanced, that's going to really help you move towards your goals. We've got the King of Cups, and again he's very connected to his emotions. He's despite the fact that there's lots of waves going on around him, he's on a little island on his throne, the boat's going up on the big waves in the background, and it's quite choppy, but he's still chill. He's sat there on his throne. He's really quite at ease with everything that's going on outside of himself, and he's not letting that sway him. And so I think this is how you're starting to feel. Everything that's been going on, that's been happening in the past may have had an effect on you, and you've maybe been quite emotional, but at this current moment you're starting to really take control of yourself, and really starting to balance your inner world. I think maybe these two, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, are really helping this spiritual maybe practice that you've got going on, whatever that is for you. Again, it can be, it doesn't have to be, you going to church or to synagogue or to wherever on a weekly basis. This could you just be getting out into nature and just connecting with yourself. And I think that's really helping you to it could be a yoga practice, it could be again a meditation practice, it could be you going to the gym and just like pounding it out for an hour and just really helping your mental health. Something that you're creating a routine for yourself is going to help you balance those emotions. And we've got the Eight of Cups here at the end, and he speaks of walking away from something. So maybe you're walking away from a way of life. Maybe you've decided that you're going to go on this new health regime, or you're going to begin again back to the spiritual side, begin a spiritual practice, and you're leaving an old way of being behind. But whatever it is, I'm just being drawn to the turtle and coriander. Whatever it is, it's bringing you satisfaction. It's bringing you greater satisfaction and nourishment, and you are really moving in a good direction that's going to be helpful to you on a mental level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level. So let's look at some cards for your future energy, Scorpio. Let's have a little look. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Swords, and we have got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Page of Pentacles, of which pretty much everyone's had this time round. We've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so your future energy. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she's the richest queen in the pack. She's very relaxed, she's very calm, and she's because of this, because she's in this positive sort of high vibrational place, she's drawing towards her. She's in alignment with all the positive things that she would like to draw, bring towards her in her life. She's great at manifesting. And, again, it's like energy flows to energy, like flows towards like. So if you are in this positive frame of mind, this positive mode, this positive mood, because you really, you're putting a time and effort into looking after yourself and lifting yourself into those higher vibrational ways of being, then you bring in towards you all the good things in life, all the things that make you happy. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be love. It could be, more time. It could be, all the things that you would like to have abundance in, basically. And next to her, we've got the Seven of Swords, which can be lying, cheating, stealing, but I don't actually think it's that actually in this, because it can also mean strategy. And I think that's what it is for you. You're creating a strategy to move forward. But I think this is going to be in a light-hearted way, because I'm sorry, I've just been drawn to the tents in the background, and they're all colourful and cheery and, happy. And I think you are maybe starting to create a plan of action for yourself for the future. But I think you wanting to bring in a little bit more of a childlike way of being, and a more light-hearted way of being, because maybe things have been quite serious in the past, and you wanting to just lighten up a little bit, be a little bit Martin and Foxglove, a little bit mischievous, a little bit, bring a little bit more fun, a little bit more lightheartedness is purely the word that I want to use into life and into things. I just want to pick one more card for your current energy. So we've got the Seven of Wands here, and that's about defending your position. So maybe this is you defending, having this inner conflict with yourself about where you're going and what you're doing, or it could be you defending yourself to others. Let's have one more card. I've got the Emperor here, and he is a leader. He's strong, he's powerful, he knows where he's going. He's not afraid to make choices that maybe other people might not like, and I think that's it. I think the choices that you're making might not be popular with everybody, because not everybody likes change, do they? People like you in the little box that they feel comfortable with, and when you start making changes and taking a little bit of a different route in life, then things can start being uncomfortable for people. And so I think you are, you're feeling powerful and confident with the way that you're moving forward, and you want to make these changes, and that's that, and you're not going to be swayed on that, because you're the Emperor, and what you say goes. So I think that's a really powerful energy to move forward with. I think you need to just not let other people's opinions and thoughts sway you from where you want to go, and I don't think you will, because we've got that Emperor energy that's telling us that you are, you've got the strength and the sway and the leadership to take yourself wherever you want to go. I'm just going to have one more. Two of Swords, and that's about making choices, about not procrastinating too much about making a choice, about she's sat there with a blindfold on. She doesn't want to look at left choice, she doesn't want to look at the right choice, the two swords, but she's got to make one. And I think that's using your powerful Emperor energy, you've got to just make the choices. Don't procrastinate on it too much. Don't overthink it. Don't over worry about it. Just make the choices. Come at it from a light-hearted perspective. You're in that place of the positive energy. Because we've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've opened yourself up to that manifesting energy, and you know, you've decided you want to be more light-hearted in the way that you're moving forward. So just go with it. Make that choice. You've got the energy of the Emperor behind you. We've got below us here as clarifies. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and that's you being offered a gift of something. So it could be the gift of something financial, the gift of a potential for something to help you improve your finances. It could be the gift of something tangible. So it could be the gift of love coming in. But I think this is coming because you're in that Queen of Pentacles space, that you've opened yourself up to attracting the good things in life. So I think this is just showing you that because you are open and you're in that high vibrational state, you've got this Page of Pentacles, the page offering you the Pentacle. We've got the 10 of Cups as well next to our Page of Pentacles, and that is the place that we're all, I think we're all sort of heading towards, isn't it? That place of contentment, of love, of security, of stability, of family, of love, however that looks for you. And I think, this is a big energy that you've got going on with you in the future, because this is where you're heading, and I think sometimes it's that old phrase, isn't it? It's not about it's about the journey, not the destination. And I think quite a lot of the time we're always focused on what's ahead of us, and really, a lot of the time we have all these amazing things around us that we need to stop and appreciate and really just enjoy. And I think that's what this is for you. Within everything that's going onwards, I think you've just got to take that time to just enjoy what's happening around you. We've got the 7 of Cups here, and this is slap bang under that 2 of Swords about not procrastinating and to make a choice. And I think the 7 of Cups, we've got, he's looking there, he's got all these choices that he can make. They're all up in the clouds, and he needs to pick one and bring it down to earth. And I think the 2 of Swords is connected to that, because it's like, just pick one. Pick a choice. You've got all these options of what you want to do next, of all these lovely things. Some of them might be good, some of them might be bad, some of them might work out, some of them might not. But you know what? Just go with it. Just roll with it. Be in that positive, higher vibrational state. Pick a choice and just go with it, because nothing will change and nothing will happen until you make the choice. So, you've got the strength of the Emperor to do that, and just roll with it. So let's find 3 cards for you, Scorpio, that gives you a little bit of advice, a little bit of guidance of how to get through this month, how to best get through this month. So, you've got a pretty exciting month going on, if I'm honest. You've got all the support and the balance that you found in your recent past, and the clarity and the opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. And then in your current energy, you're really finding that connection with self, with intuition, with your spiritual side to help you to move onwards in that really persistent way, and leaving the old behind and walking ahead and keeping moving in a more balanced emotional state, so that you can head towards the place, this new thing that you've got going on, this next phase, next cycle in life. And then we've got in our future energy, we've got the ability to attract abundance towards us, and to be more light-hearted yet strong and powerful, making the choices that we need to take us to that 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cup place, a place of contentment and security and love. So I think, you're really heading towards the right place. We just need to keep following your intuition and keep following that path via your intuition. And I think, things are looking good. As I've said to a lot of people, a lot of the suits, the signs this month, this last bit of the year, sort of starting from August onwards, I think is all about the universe setting you on the right path, to get you pointing, it's at your sat nav pointing in the right direction for where you need to be for the next few years, because we've got lots of changes astrologically happening 2025, 2026. And I think, you know, we are being given the opportunity to get ourselves in the best possible placement for that. The universe, the stars, whatever, are helping us to get onto that right path, so that, you know, we're where we need to be for these changes that are happening in the next few years. So I think those of us who sort of go with the energy, follow our intuition, connect to our higher selves and our deep intuition, are going to be, you know, the ones that are heading off in the place and being in the place in the best position that they can be for what's coming next. So right, we've got the eight of wands, we've got the 4 of swords, and we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got 2 wand cards, which is, wands are all about action. They're all also about moving towards our place, our passions, our joys, our, you know, the good things in life, also the things that bring us satisfaction. I'm just drawn up to the turtle and coriander there. So you know, that could be work related, things that really, you know, want us to get up in the morning and bring us those joy in life. And so we've got the 8 of swords, 8 of wands, which is simply 8 wands just flying through the air really fast. And so that's swift action, something happening really quickly. Once we've decided what, you know, where we're going, then things will move really fast. If we can get ourselves into that alignment, into that, you know, that positive, high vibrational state, then things will move really quickly. So I think that's great advice for this month, is to, you know, if you want things to start really shifting, is to just try and get yourself on that even keel emotionally, which I think you're doing currently, and really open yourself up to being open, really, open to whatever's next. So we've got the 4 of swords as well, and that's all about rest and looking after yourself. And so I'm being drawn up here to the nourishment card. It's about nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, nourishing your spirit, looking after yourself. And I think that is really the heart of what you need to do this month to get you shifting towards, you know, setting your sat nav in that right route, that right path for you, is to just really look after yourself. Take time for yourself. Take time for yourself on a spiritual level to look after your spiritual health, as well as your, obviously, your mental and your physical. But it's really important to take that time to rest this month for you, Scorpio, I think, to get that work-life balance under control, to not let things get carried away, and to really just focus, try and quieten things down so you can really amplify your intuition. And then we've got the Queen of Wands, and she is very confident. She is moving towards her hopes, her joys, her passions, her dreams, all the things that bring her contentment and abundance in life. And again, abundance isn't just financial, it can be all sorts of things, just the things that make us contented. And she's very confident. She's doing that in a really, you know, she's not like the king. She's using that yin energy to just gently move towards that place, because she, you know, that's where she wants to be. And so I think that's what you need to do, is just remember to be, I'm just drawn here to the persistence card, the 9 of wands. Just take yourself in that right direction, step at a time. It doesn't have to be, you know, fancy to get yourself in alignment and to get yourself that energy flowing. Just baby steps in the right direction, gently does it, you know, a bit at a time, with confidence. So I hope that's been helpful, Scorpio. I think you're in for a great month. Again, I'd love to hear how that goes for you, how it, you know, it resonates with you at the moment. And yeah, have a great month. And I look forward to seeing you next time.